One of the most important features of a workflow is how easy it is to integrate with other packages that you've already come to know and love. We designed Deephaven so that you can customize your workflow as well as the products that you use. To give you a sense of Deephaven's integrations, I'm going to briefly show you some of the programs that I wrote using Pip Install, and then some examples that other users have made, and then end it with some of the possible extensions that you can use with Deephaven today. Okay, let's get started. Here is one of the basic Deephaven IDEs. I've already gone through and done a pip install of the FinHub package. This is something that will pull market data into my Deephaven console. So when I execute this program, which is a Python script, you can see that it calls the FinHub API and pulls in all of the coin data, in this case for Dogecoin. Now, pip install is super easy and it's just one line to use. For example, this is the pip install of the ONA data, and if I run this, I can get the forecast for my zip code. And just like that, we can see the Python print right here. I like it as a Deephaven table, but the old workflows work just fine. In another case, this one is using the Twitter API in addition to the Python Natural Language Toolkit. So when I run this, it is executing the API from Twitter, getting some tweets, pulling it into Deephaven, and then it's performing a natural language sentiment analysis on that data. Now, the great thing is that you can use all of your old packages, but we also integrate with Plotly and Matplotlib. And so I can aggregate this data and I can plot it in whatever way I want without any limits at all. Here is the sentiment of those tweets, both positive and negative. So that's a brief things that you could do in the console. Now, some other things that you can do is, for example, we have all of our source available. So if you want to take our source, you can extend it, whether you want to use our flight or arrow or our barrage session, write your own UI, incorporate your own Java, kind of sky's the limit with what you want to do, since all of the source is ready for you to download, view, and edit as you want. Some of the other things that have been done is our Deephaven is able to interface with other Docker containers. So in this case, somebody wrote a Kafka producer, and they just load that into Docker, and then they interface it with us. In another example, a user wrote a Prometheus script using Flask and the Prometheus webhooks to get a whole bunch of system metrics. You can do anything you want in Deephaven. For example, you can use our application mode, which allows you to start the server state however you want, or even change the server state with time as you use a dynamic application. All of this is available in our documentation, and there's some examples in our Deephaven examples repo. You can even write your own Java scripts and packages and then upload them to our Docker container. There is no limit, and if you need help getting started, feel free to reach us out on Slack, and we're here to help. Talk to you soon.